Okay, so for the evidence number 3, I'm gonna talk about reproduction system, and let's start with the female reproduction system. That is conjoined by the uterus, that is this part, ovary, the cervix, the fallopian tube or oviduct, the fimbriae, the endometrium, the cervix, and the vagina. Okay, so the following structures all contribute to the production and maintenance of an egg as part of the female reproductive progress. The structures are organized according to the path taken by egg from production or to implantation. Ovary. The ovary is the oocytes. This one is the oocytes that mature to release ovulation. It also is responsible for the estrogen, that is the hormone that female body's production. That's all. Then comes the fimbriae, or plural fimbriae, the fringe of tissue adjacent to an ovary that sweeps the oocyte into the oviduct. Then is the oviduct, and it's called also the fallopian tube, and there are fringe of tissue adjacent to an ovary that sweep an oocyte into the oviduct. The oviduct. Okay. Then is the uterus. There is the organ where fertilized egg will implant and develop to become the embryo. And then is the endometrium. Is the mucous membrane that lining the uterus. It thickens in preparation for implantation, and otherwise the menstruation via. And then comes the vagina. There is a passage leading to the uterus, and by which the penis can enter. So the magic conclusion. Okay, let's go with the male production system. That is conjoined by the urethra, testes, vas deferens, seminal vesicles, prostate, and the scrotum. Okay, the penis is the passage leading to the uterus by which the penis can enter, and the semen go in. The penis consists the root of the male reproduction system, and it's this one over here. Then are the scrotum, that is a thick sac that surrounds the testes in protection, that are like this, and this. And there are the testes, that are two oval bodies and are in charge of two things: the production of sperm, and the production of testosterone, the hormone of the man. Then is the urethra, that serves to dual function in males in the urinary system and the reproduction. Then the prostata lies just under the bladder and surrounds the urethra. And the seminal vesicles are located above the prostata and join with the vas deferens from the ejaculation. Okay. So how functions the reproduction? Here we have both reproduction system. So the estrogen locates in the ovary, that are the hormone that gives the genes to the embryo, and the testosterone that is here in the testes, that has the hormone that gives genes to the body. So how it starts? In the testes, the sperm goes all the way through the urethra and goes to the vas deferens and goes out in the penis. When the sperm goes out, you need to be inside of the vagina, so the vagina gets the sperm sold out, and the endometrium carries the sperm all the way to the uterus, so the ovary can send the estrogen through the fallopian tube and locate over here. And here is where all the stuff gets together and the egg and the embryo starts to grow. But also, there's always disease. So the reproduction system or the tract infection has many diseases. And for females, the reproductive tract infections can affect the upper reproductive tract, that are the fallopian tubes, ovary, and uterus. and the lower they are the vagina, cervix, and the vulva. For males, these infections affect the penis, the testicles, and the urethra. The three types of reproductive tract infections are endogenous infections, iatrogenic, and sexually transmitted infections. Okay, the sexual transmitted infections are like three, I think. That is the AIDS and the herpes. And herpes are now you can treat it. AIDS is more difficult, but now they found a method that you just implant yourself mother cells and you will get well. Also, there is another type of samples that are cancers. You can get prostate, breast, ovarian, penile, that is in the penis, uterine, that is in the uterus, testicular, in the testes, and cervical cancer. Okay, let's talk about AIDS. That are one of the most common disease. Okay, so the human they don't have the immune disease deficiency syndrome, and it's a spectrum of conditions caused by the infection of the human immunodeficiency virus, the HIV. And how we can prevent it? Okay. The preventions are very easy. Just when you are going to have sexual relations, take care of you. Use condoms. Maybe I think it's the best way to get away of the infections. So I think I make a brief and good explanation of this topic. So hope you enjoy.